Hug a day. In Candle's latest live, he chose to make it known that my son, Matthew, who is innocent in all of this, has a drug problem. I'm extremely annoyed that I've had to do this video to defend my son's honor. So imagine your son, a 20-year-old young man who suffers from autism, ADHD, and severe anxiety, who's already facing a life with a neurological delay that makes him 4 years behind his peers due to a difficult and complicated birth. On good days, the world feels very overwhelming for him. Now imagine he's been forced to watch his father, his hero, being torn down by brain cancer. Just as COVID lockdowns shut down the world, my son's world collapsed in a far more personal way. His dad was diagnosed with glioblastoma grade 4, an aggressive brain cancer with a life expectancy of just 9 to 15 months with treatment. In 30 days, the man he adored transformed from strong and independent to needing a walker, the cancer eating away at his mind, his personality, and his very essence. Daily intensive radiotherapy and chemotherapy don't just attack the cancer, they attack the person. They strip away energy, memory, focus, and identity. They leave the body frail, the mind foggy, and the heart hollow. You don't just lose somebody slowly. You watch them disappear piece by piece, day by day. And while this was happening, his mother, me, was consumed with trying to save the love of my life. Every breath, every hour, every decision revolved around my husband, trying to keep him alive for just one more day. In that desperate fight, I couldn't give my son the attention and emotional care he so desperately needed. Not because I didn't want to, because I was drowning. And then there was COVID. No visitors, no support, no family to back us up. Just the four of us, trapped in a 5-bedroom home that felt smaller every day, suffocating under grief, fear, and heartbreak. There was no escape, no comfort, just pain. And my beautiful boy, overwhelmed by trauma and isolation, did what most lost souls do. He turned to drugs to escape the unbearable reality of watching his father die before his eyes. Then came the years after. 3 long years where my darling son fought every single day just to stay alive. He battled the black dog of suicide ideation that stalked him constantly. He faced the darkness of grief, the silence of isolation, and the pain that makes you want to disappear from the world that no longer feels kind. But still, he fought every day for life, for hope, and for something to hold on to. Now, imagine somebody thinking it's acceptable to expose that, to take his most vulnerable, broken moment and stream it publicly for views, comments, and gossip. This is what happened to my son. What Candor didn't share is the why. He didn't tell you about the trauma, the grief, the sleepless nights, or the suffocating anxiety. He didn't show my son's courage to simply staying alive after everything he had endured. He didn't show the love, the loss, and the fight. Instead, he chose to put my son's pain on display, without permission, without compassion, and without humility. This isn't about content. It's about dignity, humanity, and decency. My son is not a spectacle. He is not entertainment. He's a young man who has fought harder than most of you ever will, and he deserves understanding, not humiliation, support, not shame. For all of those who watch Candle's live, liked and shared it, if you haven't lived through this kind of hell, you don't get to judge his survival. And Candle, who chose to exploit him, I hope one day you understand the true cost of your cruelty, because you didn't just post a video, you posted someone's pain. Enough is enough.